October 28th, 2014. I live in a pig pen. Maybe not as bad as some people's homes, but I find myself in a state of a constant mess. And I want out of it. I am tired of dealing with messes and clutter spots. Here is a quick tour of my place. Here on the couch, I have 2 sweaters that have been sitting there. You can really only wear one at a time, and one I was wearing today, but the other one doesn't need to be there. I have a little table that has books and one of my boys' hoodies. I have 2 boxes here, both of which are empty. Both need to go to recycling. No idea why they're in my living room. My boys did clean up the toys, but I have a blanket on the floor. I have a chair in the middle of the floor. I have right here, this is a wrap that I use to carry my youngest. Some of the stuff I understand, like the exerciser and the swing and this little activity gym. I understand that stuff will go away in its own time. Right here, I have a pile of toys and books and blankets that shouldn't be there. They should be gone and put away. I've got piles of stuff on the little table here. I don't know when the last time I dusted was. It's been a while. Probably the last time the dusting got done was when my mom came here 5 months ago when my baby was born. My kitchen is no better. I've got paperwork. I have breakfast stuff still out. It is 10:40 at night. That should have been put away. On my counter, this is my biggest catch-all. I have nail polish and I have a gift bag. I don't know how long that's been there. I have toys and files of stuff and Tupperware. Over here, I've got coloring pages that should be put away. I have stuff that needs to be rinsed out and cleaned. I have flyers that need to go to recycling. These 2 little pairs are these 2 are little pairs of Carhartts for the boys. They should be washed and put away. I have over here, this isn't bad. This is my husband's stuff for work. He comes in, he puts this here in the morning, he takes it with him to work. Not a big deal. But behind it, like we've got this bubble maker. It is October, summer's over, that should be gone. This little box of sidewalk chalk should be gone. There are other places that I can store all this junk. This sippy cup has had something other than water in it. It needs to be washed out before it grows mold. This corner here, it's a small corner. It gets used, but there's a lot of stuff here. It could have a different home. My fridge looks like an explosion happened. I don't clean very well. Like my stove, you can see right here, is covered in stuff. It needs to be cleaned up. I don't vacuum anywhere near as often enough. I clean the bathroom when it looks bad and I know that it needs to get done. So here recently, I picked up this book. This is Sidetracked Home Executives. It is by Pam Young and Peggy Jones. They are sisters, and this is a really old book. But I contacted my mom because I was like, I need to do something. I need to get my house in order. I need to get cleaning done. And it would be nice to have the same schedule that my mom had when we were in our teens. She had a file box full of 3x5 cards that had all sorts of chores and stuff in them. So, the idea is every week you do one thing. You clean the bathrooms one day. You do the vacuuming another day. You dust a different day. So then every week you have the main cleaning done. If you have extra time and you want to clean, you can have other things that need to happen daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, bi-yearly, stuff that's not as important. Yearly stuff would be like Christmas cards or washing the walls and wiping the light switches, just cleaning off all the grime around there. Monthly would be like paying bills. So I was like, if I could copy off my mom's box, then I could have one for myself and I can get busy on a bunch of this. And my mom said, nope, this is where I got it from. She says, you should read the book. And she said, everything that I have is all listed in the back of the book here somewhere. So I started reading it. First chapter, they talk about the situation that they were both in when the day that they needed to change, when they said, we need to do something. This is not okay. Tells that story. Second chapter is when they actually get together and they sit down and they say, okay, we need to change our thinking. We need to figure out why it is that we are the way we are. In this third chapter, they start their plan of action. He said, every day they get up half an hour before the majority of the family is up. So then they have a chance to get up and get dressed, put on makeup, do their hair, regardless of whether or not they're going out anywhere. The idea being they are home executives. An executive does not show up at the office in their pajamas with slippers on, without makeup, and their hair still, bedhead style. So now they are up, they're ready for the day, and they're wearing shoes in the house. So that's the first step. That is where I'm at right now. I went out and I bought myself a pair of shoes. Not exactly what an executive would wear, but I think they're pretty cool. And sure, there's something that this home executive would wear. So this sidetracked home executive really wants to get her life together and really wants to get her home clean and wants to have a place that is a sanctuary that I can live in, that I can breathe in, that I feel like I can sit down and do crafty type things. Because right now I don't, because I feel like I should be doing other stuff. And then I get overwhelmed and then I quit. So, this is me starting. Tomorrow morning, my goal is to be up before the boys are up. My goal is 7:30. We will see if I actually get up. I really hope I do, because I really need to change my life.